Spectaculathoon.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's extreme. See, monster slaying action as the three-headed pig battles the Wolfabot in a bone-crushing cage match of death. They'll huff and they'll puff and they'll kick some iron. Ah!
What we are going to do for you right now.
And then, the battle you've all been waiting for. Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all? With dwarves tossing afterwards.
Can you stop?
What happens when a princess stops being kind and starts being real and covered in mud and then choking each other, then one of them grabs the other in the crab hole, then...
Okay, stop. We're not doing that.
Flames! Flames!
Enough, Nathan. You're weirding them out.
I'm extreme.
No, you're not. Can we just do the show?
Fine, but I want you to know something. You are no longer considered extreme in my book, okay? No longer extreme.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathoon.
That's right, and what we are about to do today will blow your mind. We are about to attempt something so spectacular, you will never be the same.
If you need to use the bathroom, go now and we'll wait. We don't want accidents.
You look a little touch and go, miss.
What?
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
Okay then, keep an eye on that one.
A little background to begin.
The Brothers Grimm were brothers named Grimm. They are dead, but in the period before they died, they wrote 209 fairy tales that we know today.
They didn't write them.
The Brothers Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that we know today. They were frauds. We should dig up their bodies and spit on their corpses.
No! I'm saying they were collectors of the stories.
Oh, never mind that last part.
And these stories are so extremely popular, we all know them today.
Such stories as The Wolf and the Seven Young Kids,
The Pack of Ragamuffins,
and Straw Coal and Bean.
I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah? Straw Coal and Bean? Only the best fairy tale in the entire history of the world. I'm like crying buckets by the end of it. Freaking amazing. Changed my life. I can't even look at Straw Coal and Bean anymore.
What's it about?
No idea.
These might not be the household names, but quite a few of them have been immortalized by film and television.
Of course, they've all been changed by the mouse to be their enormous octopus animation-like empire, which sucks the life out of existence and crushes your soul in a death grip of happy, happy songs and talking objects. I can't even speak their name aloud because they're looking for a way to sue me right now. You won't win this! My uncle's a lawyer. He defended RJ. That means I can kill anyone and no one can get me.
Okay! What we are going to do for you right now is return these fairy tales back to their original glory. We have assembled the greatest troupe of actors and...
Isn't there supposed to be catering back here?
There's a big thing somewhere.
Where?
In the back somewhere? I don't know.
Is there anything to drink?
No.
Ugh.
These actors are so insanely talented that...
I don't see it.
Do you see the radiator?
No. Oh, wait. No.
Someone's probably sitting on it. Move them.
Oh, here it is. Hey.
Anyways, in just a short amount of time, we have our crack team of actors is going to perform all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
That's like 3 stories per minute.
Or a different number if you actually know math. And we're going to keep the original endings intact.
Death, blood, violence, people being cut open with scissors.
And to make things more difficult, we're going to perform them as originally intended, which is...
That it's all one enormous mega super story that will rock your world.
Are you ready?
I'm so excited. I'm going to throw up.
Oh.
Does anyone have a hat? Nope. Excuse me then.
Well, I don't know when he's going to be back, so once upon a time, there was a girl. She was raised by wolves, and her mother died in childbirth. And she was abandoned by her father who could spin straw into gold. He made a series of deals with talking elves if they would help him make shoes. There was also a talking fox in there somewhere.
And she was beautiful.
Because nobody cares about ugly people.
I care about ugly people.
Well, nobody cares about you. Anyways, there was a girl.
And she was poor.
Oh, I am poor.
Dirt poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
Dirt for sale, dirt for sale. Hey, you, get out the merchandise.
I shall flood the ground with my tears.
You're gonna get wet. Stop it. Shoot.
If only I knew where my father was, who could spin straw into gold and make deals with the elves and talk to wolves, and who was also acquainted with the talking fox.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing your tale of misery and woe. Tell you what, I shall grant you your heart's desires if you give me one small thing.
That sounds like a great bargain. I won't even ask what the small thing is because I'm so innocent and trusting.
Excellent. I vanish. Whoosh! I vanish again. Whoosh!
What a nice lady.
Hey there, hot stuff. Oh wait, that's me.
Are you a prince?
Of darkness. Oh, that was a good one. I've got to tell the demons back home. Now, I happen to overhear your tale of misery and wealth, and I'm here to help.
Well, actually, I...
Just sign this one small contract right here, and you shall conceive a daughter so beautiful that the very earth will want to kiss her, but in a platonic way.
That sounds like a great idea. This is a busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous and deformed.
Look, I have a great bargain for you.
Oh, my stomach recoils in horror as you approach.
Yes, I know that, but
Why has God's creation been so perverted?
do you want to hear my offer or not?
Sure, go ahead. You're probably trustworthy and I'm stupid and don't judge people by their appearances.
I shall make you rich. Rich, I tell you, beyond your wildest dreams.
Ooh, can I have my own jet fighter? With Tom Cruise in it? When he was 23 and not into the strange stuff.
He was still into stuff, just wasn't advertising it. Anyways, I shall make you very rich. Not so rich that you can afford the jet fighter, but rich enough. And I only ask one small thing in return.
Sounds good.
Don't you want to know what that thing is?
No, I trust you.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
I am hot.
Want to get married?
Sure.
Ding!
And she grew very rich.
Would you look at that? I just picked up a giant pot of gold. What are the odds?
Score.
Ding!
And she conceived a child.
Whoa. How did that happen?
Well, you see, kids, when a prince and a princess love each other very much.
Through magic! Magic! And that's where babies come from.
The baby's coming!
Push, breathe.
I am breathing! How on earth would I not be breathing? I'd be dead if I wasn't breathing! You need to think before you speak!
The miracle of childbirth.
You can do it, honey.
I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Focus your anger. Focus your anger.
She's so beautiful. And she grew into a beautiful young teenager, Rapunzel.
Seriously? We're going with Rapunzel? I like Amber.
Amber was your ex-girlfriend.
We were just friends.
Then why do you save her letters?
Are you gonna wear your hair out like that?
Shut up!
Darling, we're going to have dinner, so wash your hands.
You can't tell me what to do!
Don't speak to your mother like that. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
I don't care! I didn't ask to be born! I'm going out!
You are not walking out of this house, young lady.
I know what I want! You don't know me!
I'm your mother!
So, I'm gonna go hang with the frog prince.
Ugh, he's just using you.
He loves me! I don't care if he's green and slimy.
I'm not gonna listen to any of this. I'm going to go play golf instead.
We're gonna run away together and have tadpoles. And just then, I have returned.
Your time is up.
You know, I was just passing through the neighborhood and I was thinking that I forgot something like 18 years ago. Then here I was, right at your house. I mean, that's pretty cool, huh?
Fine, what do you want?
Your child.
Hey, child, if I wasn't there to provide mood, music on a night that...
Stop! Mom, how many deals did you make?
Just 3. I needed the money and the baby and the prince, but really just the money and the baby.
I can't believe you. I hate you. I am so out of here. Why do you think I'm in counseling, huh? You so ruined my entire
Oh, come
life.
on! Stop being so melodramatic. So you go with the devil?
Ha! Thank you.
So
Told you I had the pirate claim.
Or the witch woman. Or the ugly sticky dwarf guy.
If you can guess my name, I'll release you from...
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin?
Ugh, dang it.
And the little man stomped his feet so hard that they broke through the floorboards. And when he tried to pull himself up, he broke in half.
Huh?
Do it. I'm not cleaning that up now that little horrid man is gone. I shall take Rapunzel.
Excuse me, I'm the devil.
So?
Lord of Darkness, all that. I'm pretty sure I've got a little bit more claim to this girl than some stupid little witch.
Enchantment.
Whatever, witch.
Now's the time. Come on, let's
I'm trying to watch this. Go, devil! I can bet.
I curse you.
I curse you right back. You know what? This is stupid. Tell you what, if you sign this one small contract here, I will let you take Rapunzel.
Sounds like a plan.
And I disappear in a cloud of brimstone.
Come along, Rapunzel.
But where are we going?
I built this great tower for you.
Run along, dear.
But wait! Mom, I don't want to go into evil enchantress!
I do want to read but sometimes you don't get what you want. Unless you make a deal with the devil and some other weird people. See ya!
So, the enchantress took the girl. And as for the girl and her prince...
I'm back from my golfing trip. What did I miss?
The forces of darkness battled it out for a god of soul.
Cool. Want to go to Hawaii?
Okay.
And they lived happily ever after. Rapunzel, meanwhile, grew really long hair because she was a hippie and was locked in a tower so high with no stairs or doors. And she didn't bathe because she was a hippie and eventually found her own prince.
But our story isn't even remotely finished.
No, wait, it is finished. It's just not yet begun. We need to find out where Rapunzel's mother came from.
She wasn't always known as Rapunzel's mother. When she was younger, she was known as...
Gretel, what are you doing out?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately, as if something were bothering you.
It's just our mother and peer pressure. You see, our mother died before we were born.
I remember.
Our next story is Hansel and Gretel, or After School Special meets horror movie.
I'm haunted, Hansel. Haunted by her memory.
I too am haunted. Perhaps we'll have to go into the woods where it's dark and scary.
Can we get some cool lighting effects here, please? Lighting effects. Okay. And back with our story.
Hansel, I'm worried about you.
Why?
I saw you smoking behind the school the other day. Why do you do that?
Peer pressure! Peer pressure! Don't tell me what to do, Gretel. Smoking is cool. It makes me feel like a man. A cool man with dark, sultry lungs and a deep, masculine cough. Let's go out in the woods.
I don't know if I want to.
Peer pressure! Peer pressure!
I guess. Fine.
Smoke? Peer pressure! Peer pressure!
Fine. Come on.
Oh. So, here we are in the woods.
Something's not right here.
Just a chicken.
I feel so strange. Hansel, what is that?
Nothing.
Oh, I think it's a house.
It's made out of candy.
What should we do?
Don't go in there! Do you think I should try the door?
Maybe.
If only I had some kind of clue about what to do.
Don't go in there!
Huh. Let's go in there.
Well, it's pretty dark in here.
Gretel, where are you?
I can't see you. Hansel?
Huh?
Is that your hand?
Is that your hand?
Are you eating my house?
No.
Are you seriously eating the house?
What? I'm hungry. You should try the floorboards. They're really tasty.
I am so disappointed in today's young people. I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson by eating you.
Eating us?
But not right now. I'm gonna fatten you up first.
So Hansel and Gretel were locked away and force-fed sugar water like mice. And they got fatter. And fatter. And then they dieted a little bit, but then they got fatter again. Until one day.
Why does my cologne smell like gravy?
Ew.
Well, my pretties, except you, the boy, you have a more rugged masculinity about you.
Thanks.
Anyways, I need some help cleaning out my oven. I'll take some volunteers. Anyone?
Ooh, me.
Excellent. Come along now. Hansel.
It's Hansel.
All right, Hansel. Now, if you just put this apple in your mouth, please.
Oh, no problem.
Now, if you'll just crawl in there.
Don't go in there!
Oh, hey, I had dropped a quarter. Can you pick it up?
A quarter?
Eat this, witch.
Oh, I'm melting! Oh, wait. I'm burning!
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Yeah, me too.
Let's eat her house.
I guess. It's pretty good.
I told you.
Get up, Mr. Cute. So Gretel moved on to marry a wandering woodcutter, and they would later have a daughter who would eventually make super deals with supernatural entities and eventually enslave her daughter in a tower.
But
There's always a but.
one question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
Funny you should ask. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf.
I prefer a little person.
In fact, there were two dwarves.
I prefer dwarf.
And they worked all day in the mines.
I've been working on the railroad.
The mines.
Just whistle while you work.
We can't use that song.
I do what I want.
No, like we can't use it as copyrighted. The mouse will sue us. And so the dwarves worked all day in the mines and they sang their little songs until one day they came home to find.
What the heck is that thing?
She's huge. Get her away from me. She's gonna eat me.
You see, back in those days, most people were cannibals, which would explain the words from before. Our first dwarf, who we will call Dopey, Slappy, wasn't afraid.
Gar. I like ladies. So, baby, I couldn't help noticing that she
Stop! This is a children's story.
So I'm gonna chop you up and eat you.
Time out, time out.
What? I'm just going through what my character wants.
You don't get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of the story.
No, look, I've been doing some character work. Slappy has had a hard life. He's been discriminated against for being a dwarf. And he works all day in the mines. And he's got like the black lung, you know? And he hates the world. He just hates it.
He does not.
And he wants revenge against the people who have wronged him. So when this giant chick comes into his home and sleeps in his bed, dinner time.
We're going to do the story as originally written. Snow White cleans the house for the little dwarf, then gets poisoned by the apple, and then the prince shows up.
Why do I have to clean the house? Is it because I'm a woman?
Yes.
No! It's because you feel bad for the little dwarfs. Because you're messy and you have OCD and want to make everything nice.
I don't see why I have to be the maid. I'm the princess here. They should be heating up for me.
All right, she's become too much trouble. Let's eat her.
We're going to do the story as originally written.
Maybe we should just let them rewrite their own story.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, I got another one.
I've been cursed by a witch.
Oh my God.
And now I have supernatural powers.
Sometimes the originals are, how do you say, bad?
Oh, really? These stories are classics. Classics.
And now I can animate zombies. I've always wanted to animate zombies.
Classic. Huh. Let me show you a classic. Number 191, Lean Lisa.
Never heard of it.
Am I beautiful?
You're lean.
Ooh, skinny. I always wanted to be skinny.
Have you tried ingesting tapeworm eggs? It really cleans you out on the inside.
Okay. So, once upon a time, Lean Lisa lay in bed with her husband, Long Lawrence.
Do I get to be long dwarf?
Yeah, sweet.
Dear husband, I was thinking.
I'm trying to sleep, woman.
I'm tired of being poor and hungry. What if we took the cow in the field and tried to get her to have calves? And then we could raise the calves so we'd have enough money to have more animals. And then we wouldn't have to starve anymore.
That sounds like a lot of work.
You're lazy.
Quiet your wagging tongue, woman.
And she died. The end.
Really? That's what it says?
Yeah, it says right here.
Wow, that story sucks.
Can I tell my version now?
Are y'all gonna need me anytime soon?
Yes, we are starting over right now.
Of course.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl. You're gonna be Snow White this time.
Really? I've always wanted to be Snow White. I remember my 5th birthday party. It was a dress-up party. And all my friends came as Boba Fett and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and that weird thing from the McDonald's commercials. But I was Snow White, and I was so pretty in my little dress and my wig and my tiara.
And moving on.
And she was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
I am the prettiest.
But her stepmother was jealous.
Snow White,
Stepmother,
is that a zit on your face?
you would like that, wouldn't you?
I do believe you're putting on weight.
Not on this body, sister. These curls are tight and streamlined like a racing yacht.
Well, I think you might need to tweeze your eyebrows. They look a bit puffy.
My eyebrows are sculpted like a block of clay in the hands of a blind god of sculpting eyebrows. Oh, all right, come on, who writes this stuff?
Just go along with it. And her stepmother went to her room and gazed into her magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Curses!
Hey, that's a good idea. You should try that.
Meanwhile, Snow White had other plans.
Mirror, mirror, hanging on black hooks. Why must I be judged by my looks?
Fashion magazines.
But that's not a very, yeah, that's not a very good idea.
And just then, her stepmother.
Stepmother?
Snow White? Oh.
Yeah.
Snow White?
Stepmother?
Look at me in no despair, Snow White, for I have lots of money and have spent lots on plastic surgery. My bust points north, my skin is as smooth as a lake after a storm, and I've lasered off all of my tattoos. I've tucked, sucked, vacuumed, and erased every visible trace of the past 27 years of life experience. And now, I am even more beautiful than you.
Not quite.
Dang it. Well, what about an apple as a peace offering?
When are you going to learn, stepmother, that we women shouldn't be judged by our surface beauties, but rather by the contents of our brains?
That's just stupid.
Oh yeah? Then how about I use my martial arts skills to take you out then? Come on!
Oh, baby,
let's go!
It
Come
was
on.
a glorious battle!
Come on. Go for his punch, huh?
Looking for a good. Whoa! Chick fire!
I'm a pretty little princess.
Until finally,
now I shall transform into a black dragon.
no. I was in the Sleeping Beauty movie.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, honey, pay attention. This is Snow White.
Take this wig!
Oh, I'm melting. Actually,
That was hot. Like someone else I know, Prince.
You're very forward.
I am a modern woman. Come on, let's get married.
And just then,
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Look, I'm living with a bunch of other dwarves and
I've heard enough. You're lucky enough to become my servants. Come along.
and they all lived happily ever after and avoided traditional gender roles. The 7 little dwarfs cooked for them, cleaned the house, and did all the other junk Snow White was supposed to do in the story. The end.
That was enlightening.
Thank you.
But the witches actually survived the vicious stabbing.
Ugh, it's just a flesh wound.
Stop! Stop.
What? It is. It's just a flesh wound. I've had worse.
Can't we get through the story without any Monty Python references?
You're no fun.
So, the witch decided to make a house out of candy and eat children.
But one question remains. Where did the dwarf come from?
I don't know, but he became a wonderful grandfather. Everyone has a grandfather, and you should call yours before he dies.
I have a phone call to make.
I thought she would never leave. Now, before we start this very special Hallmark presentation, I'd like all of us to think about that one old person in our lives. You know the one? And imagine how it must be to feel old for a day. Imagine your best days behind you and really only welcoming the warm arms of death. Tell us about it, ma'am.
What?
She's so old, she can't even speak. You must be her caretaker. I pity you. Now, presenting this very special Hallmark presentation, could we please get some warm, soft, fuzzy lighting? Maybe a warm, soft glow on stage?
That's all we have.
Really? That's it?
Yes.
Oh, you're kidding me. You've got to have more.
You actors are so divas. You're always complaining about 10 people. All the tickets are doing their best effort. This is a low budget presentation.
So you're telling me you don't have any money for better lighting?
No.
Y'all are so broke.
Oh, well, get some reputation. Get some reputation, then you go back and demand whatever you
Be a
want.
better tanky.
And now for a very special Hallmark presentation, Cinderella.
Oh, I'm orphaned. Oh, I am sad.
Can we pause here for a second?
Oh, how sad I am.
Just hold on.
What is it? What?
So, like, there was some really bad beef in the catering.
Oh, the catering is bad.
Uh-oh. I had the beef.
Yeah. So, everybody's throwing up back here.
Excuse me.
Wait.
We don't have enough actors left to do this one.
What?
Well, I guess we can skip it then. Too bad for the Frog Prince, Little Red Riding Hood, The Talking Fish, Cinderella.
No, we are not skipping it.
How many actors do we have left?
Me.
Well, you listen here, you little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be a star. Got it? We are going to tell my story, and I am going to get a full-length feature film out of it, and you are going to make me look good. Got it? Got it? Or I will tear out your tiny heart and use it as a chew toy for my half Chihuahua, half Doberman mix. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, how sad! Life, so sad.
Okay, so her mother died and her father remarried.
Mother, where are you, Mother? Are you dead?
But the woman he married was beautiful of face, but black of heart. And she had 2 daughters, both equally beautiful.
I'm sorry. I think you've got that wrong. See, I'm the beautiful one. They're quite hideous.
Well, says here, they're beautiful too.
Well, I think I know my story. Thank you. Oh, they are so mean to me. Oh, so mean I can bear
dragged in.
Does it smell in here, or is it just her?
Oh, that was a good one, Giselle.
Thought you'd like it.
Oh, Cinderella, I need to get ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming.
He's so charming. When I see him, I just want to grab his...
Can I come?
Of course you can. Not come. Balls are for people who bathe.
But we do have a treat for you. You are going to help us get ready for the ball.
Make us pretty.
I suppose I'm going to need a lot of makeup.
So, being the good girl that she was,
I'm so good.
Cinderella dressed both her sisters for the ball.
I'm so hot.
I'm gorgeous.
Oh, life! So unfair. The room is spinning. Why, God, why am I just a servant? A slave? Lower than the dust. Lower than the worms that crawl beneath the dust. Low! So low. I shall cry myself to sleep as I do every night.
I think she thinks the Oscar committee is watching, and just then, Cinderella's wicked stepmother entered.
Why, Cinderella, what seems to be the trouble?
Life! Life and the misery it entails. If only my mother, my poor dear dead mother were alive, she'd take me to the ball.
Come here and sit on your stepmother's lap.
That's just weird.
Get over it. Now, boy, you've really been hitting the pot roast, haven't you? You think eating dust and sleeping on the hearth would make you skinny?
I'm just big boned.
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepsister Giselle entered.
Mother, aren't you coming?
In a moment, dear, run along.
Thank you, I will.
And from the other side of the room, Cinderella's other wicked stepsister entered.
I really need to be going.
You do that, witch.
What did you just call me?
You heard what I said, witch.
Oh, no, you didn't. Girls, please. You're both pretty. You're both going to the ball. You both need to exit right now without saying anything else.
And so, they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, I am a fair wicked stepmother, so I am going to pour an entire dish of lentils into the fireplace. And once you have picked them all out, you may go to the ball with us.
So, she dumped a dish of lentils into the fireplace as she said she was going to do.
What are lentils?
They go in soup, and they're difficult to get out of a fireplace, apparently. Yeah.
Oh, the humanity! Why, gods, why must I be punished? But, what's that? Could it be my fairy god?
No, it was a swarm of birds.
Oh, look, birds! Come, my beauties, come and pick these lentils out of the fireplace.
Peck, 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 peck.
Oh, I am truly blessed. Now fly, fly to freedom. How can life be so cruel? Why?
another swarm of birds carrying a dress.
Oh, what a lovely dress. Thank you, swarm of birds. So, who's going to do my hair? What a surprise! A fairy godmother?
No.
What?
We're going by the original. There's no fairy godmother, just a lot of birds.
Shut up. Let me see that.
I was about 11 when I figured out I had no fairy godmother.
But I need a fairy godmother. Who's gonna turn the pumpkin into a coat?
You walk there.
What? But that's stupid. I'm Cinderella. I have a fairy godmother and a pumpkin turned into a coach and a bunch of mice turned into coachmen. Oh. Okay, so there's no mice either, is there? Well, I might as well not even have a glass slipper, right? So there's no glass slipper?
No.
Well, I don't even know how the story goes. I might as well just get beheaded at the end.
That's a good one.
I get beheaded at the end?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read to the end yet.
I quit!
Okay, I guess someone's not living happily after all, is she? All right then, let's continue on with our story.
We can't continue. There's no Cinderella.
Sure there is. Put on the dress, Qamar. So, Cinderella had her dress, and she felt very pretty.
Give me a minute.
So, Cinderella had her dress, and she felt very pretty.
I feel very pretty. Thank you, birds. Now I shall walk to the ball.
But the ball was guarded by a one-armed, eye-patch-wearing Scottish pirate named Mac.
Arg! What ye be doing at this here ball? If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Well, I would like to come in, please.
Shut it!
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepmother and two wicked stepsisters arrived. Oh, this is entertaining.
I bet it is. Cinderella, what are you doing here? You suck.
I have a dress and I'm going to the ball because the birds brought it to me.
And just then, the birds came down. And they picked out Mac's other eye.
Peck. Ah! Birds! Yay! Ah!
I made it sweet.
And just then,
His Royal Highness, the Prince. Hello, we're having a nice time on the plane. She's gorgeous. Who's that mix?
My name's Cinderella.
Well, come here, love.
Oh, Prince, stop. You're embarrassing me.
I'd like to pour hot sauce on you and roast you up in open pit until you're brown and tender like a chicken breast.
All right. This is getting weird. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this guy. Maybe he should win the Oscar. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Prince, you dance so divinely.
Hello, what's all this thing?
and they dance all night long.
What are these strange feelings? Could it be love? Oh, my heart is beating so fast. What should I do? Will he love me back? Question.
Yeah.
Aren't I supposed to drop a glass slipper or something?
You drop a slipper on your third trip to the princess ball, the birds keep bringing you more dresses, and you keep dancing, and then finally, the prince smears pitch on the steps of the palace, and your golden shoe gets stuck.
Golden shoe?
Yeah, and the prince goes looking for a girl who fits the golden shoe.
Huh. That does sound more comfortable than glass.
Can we skip to that part, please? I'm gonna die.
You know what? Maybe you should put a little more effort into this, okay? All right then. A little of this, a little of that. The prince goes looking for a girl who fits the shoe.
Hello, any of you ladies lost the shoe? Oh, I did. Let me see that. Hold on 1 minute. Can I try this on in the bathroom? I'm shy. Take all the time you like, love. Excellent.
But the shoe didn't fit, so she cut off her big toe.
Say you're right in there. It's fine. I love you. Bangers and mash. Let's get married. Open me carriage. Say what's all this then? There's blood everywhere. I popped his head on my foot. You chopped off your toe, you did. I've never had towels. I would encourage you.
And so, they returned to Cinderella's house for a second time, and the prince found Cinderella's other wicked stepsister.
Can I try this on in the bathroom so no one can watch what I'm doing?
Sure, go ahead. I'm not all that bright. Yes.
And when she was in the bathroom, the shoe didn't fit either. So, she did the only sensible thing and cut off her heel.
Say, you alright? It's fine, see, fits. Why, you're as pretty as a daisy. Let's get married. Jump in the carriage.
And as they were riding,
Say, do you smell blood? I'm not terribly observant either. Bloody, what's all this? There's blood everywhere.
I cut myself shaving. I have hairy feet like a hobbit.
You cut off your heel, you daft wench. I did it for you. Out of the carriage.
and so they returned to Cinderella's house for a third time.
Hello. I realized several of the ladies in this here house have chopped off body parts just to fit in this here shoe. But I was wondering if there was anyone else who fitted. You see, I'm not very smart, so I make up for it by being very persistent. Makes me ideal to run the government.
I will try the shoe.
It fits!
My love!
It is you!
It is I.
And they lived happily ever after. As for the wicked stepsisters, the birds just pecked out their eyes, just for fun.
Peck, peck, peck. Are we done yet?
Almost.
Okay, maybe you should come down a little bit. I'm tired. You're good.
Are you okay?
I just need a break.
And they lived happily ever after. The end.